So for the recipe, we will need 15 dry red chilies soaked in hot water and deseeded. These are the non-spicy ones. The other ingredients we need is 2 tablespoons of lemongrass chopped, cilantro roots or stem. I couldn't find the roots, so I'm using the stem. A teaspoon of coriander powder, a teaspoon of cumin powder, tablespoon of lime zest, 8 cloves of garlic, an inch of ginger sliced. I'm using ginger. Usually it is galangal, so I'm using ginger with the lime zest to get that galangal citrusy flavor to my curry. There are 2 medium-sized shallots chopped. I'm gonna be putting all these ingredients in a blender and make it into a paste. To make the paste, I'm gonna use a little bit of water in which I soak the chilies. You're gonna make a fine paste. It's gonna make around 1.5 cup of paste, so we are just gonna use half of it for today's recipe. You can save it for other recipes. You can stir fry chicken with it. So I'm using a tablespoon of oil in my Dutch oven, and I'm gonna add half cup of the paste, the red curry paste I made, and saute it till we get that nice aroma and the spices cooked a little bit. Keep stirring the paste, otherwise it's gonna burn. Keep the heat in medium flame. You will see the oil separate from the paste. Then we are ready to add the chicken stock. We're gonna use 2 cups of chicken stock. So here I would like to mention, if you want a drier curry, do not use the chicken stock. Instead, saute all the vegetables that we are using. We're gonna just use the eggplant, and then add coconut milk and a little bit of chicken stock as per your liking, as per you like the consistency of your curry. But I like it more soupy, so I'm gonna add chicken stock, and I'm gonna cover it and let it come to a boil. So it's boiling right now. I'm going to lower the flame and add coconut milk, a can of coconut milk. Please use the full fat kind to get the most flavor. I just rinsed off the coconut milk can and added a little bit of water. Stir it. And we're gonna wait for it to come to boil. It is boiling now. It's time to add rest of our ingredients. For the vegetables, I'm using 1 small eggplant, half of a red bell pepper. I'm going to use tofu and shrimp. If you want to keep it vegetarian, just use the tofu. And I'm also going to use fish sauce in this recipe, but to keep it vegetarian, just use vegetable stock, and instead of fish sauce, use soy sauce. I just added the kaffir lime leaves and it's smelling so good. If you cannot find kaffir lime leaves, use more of the lime zest. There goes the fish sauce. I'm only gonna need fish sauce for the seasoning because it's salty enough, but if you think you need more seasoning or salt, add salt. There goes tofu. Cook it a little bit for a minute, and then we're going to add our vegetables. We do not want to cook the vegetables for too long because we don't want it mushy. So after adding the vegetables, cook it for a minute, and then we are going to add the shrimp. Shrimp will take just 2 minutes to cook, so I'm adding it at the end. It smells so good in here right now. We're going to let it cook for another 2 minutes and it's done. It's that easy. You just need to have the paste in hand and you can whip it up anytime. With vegetables, without vegetables, you can use that paste for just sauteing vegetables. And last thing I'm adding is the lime juice. And you can enjoy it with plain rice or just you can eat it as soup.